3.
Oh wow, look at all that. It's all going across. It's scroll.
Man, why I got such a big head?
Because you're like so far up. It's like
It's
okay,
my camera's like longer than an arm length away.
dude.
Anyways, so we're recording. And since we're recording, within the first 20 seconds, it's already 30 seconds into it. Mother.
He's been
Yeah,
really talking this whole time.
because you and Cobweb are all like, look at me, I'm voguing. I need to fit myself in the little box here so everybody could stare at me.
No, because you can't put me in a box, okay, Deb?
We just
Nobody
did.
put
Don't
Cobweb in
put
the
me
corner.
in a box.
We put you in the box. All of us are in the box. Now let's get on with the show.
Oh, shit.
Josh, you heard her.
Yeah.
Hit the intro.
Ooh, Deborah.
Warning. This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
Hey, since we're using this new recording thing, could y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but towards the end, it sounded kind of choppy.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Well, it don't matter what y'all hear. It just only matters what the people hear. And the people are here to. We're talking. We're the dream team. I'm Josh,
I'm Cobweb.
And I'm Deb.
and we're talking about the movie, ironically enough, named Cobweb.
Cobweb.
Who requested it? Was it Matt Martinez that requested it? Was it Sean?
I had saw it a while back. I saw the trailer for it, and I said we should do it. But then one of our Patreons said they wanted us to do it, so
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
you were like, "Ah, Cobweb."
Oh
it
man, it feels
Aaron?
like it's my birthday. It's all about me.
Yeah,
Was
But-
it Brendan?
but
Upkick MMA?
when this video, it's gonna air this Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. This Wednesday coming
This
up,
Wednesday
which
is
is
my
last
birthday.
week by the time people hear this,
Yeah.
would be House that Jack built. Today we're talking about Cobweb. We don't need to be talking about
No, I'm saying this Wednesday is my birthday.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Josh,
of
did you know that?
no. The first like 3 years we were together though,
He didn't.
I did not know her birthday.
Dude, can you get some horns on that? Can she get some horns on that one? It said it's her birthday. She can at least get some horns.
Who's that old lady? That's my old lady. Oh, you didn't mean that. Oh, my bad.
I'm glad the way this comes up on the screen, like I'm on this side and you guys two are on the other side.
Oh.
Always talking shit.
Wait, there's
Deborah.
a
So, everybody watched the movie Cobweb?
No.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it.
I did too.
I was hesitant to do this movie just because of the name, and I felt like it was like a copyright infringement, because I was like checking back with Instagram, to see if they was, trying to infringe on my name, and I was calling my lawyers, but it just didn't work out, They had too many lawyers, and I couldn't block it.
Uh-huh.
The name of the movie, so here we are.
You know why, right? There was some money behind this movie.
Yeah, I know. That's why I couldn't have the name, the movie, movie name changed.
Directed by Samuel Bowden, writer Chris Thomas Devlin. Do you know who produced this movie? Deb?
No.
Seth Rogen. His first produced horror film. Now I can't like this movie.
No, I can't either. Why did you tell me that?
Why do you even care?
Because fuck
It's a
Seth Rogen.
principality, Smokey.
The Principality, Smokey, with this movie?
Nah, there's plenty of reasons. There are plenty of reasons to not like this movie. You don't have to. You don't have to because it's Seth Rogen. Hey, there's a lot of good stuff about this movie too. I'll tell you that right now.
There is some good stuff about this movie. I mean, there were some enjoyable things that I felt were enjoyable at time. You know, there was a little bit of a twist there from time to time that you kind of wanted to, dive into.
Yes.
So,
yes.
but then when you delve into it, you was like, really, this was the fuck I was diving into.
This movie,
this is shallow water.
It baits you in, and you're like, this is gonna happen. And you're like, no, that's not what's gonna happen. Yeah, it is. No, it's not gonna. And it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
All I know is that the dad, whatever he plays in, he plays a really good douchebag asshole person.
Well, it's Homelander, Anthony Starr.
I know, but I'm like, man, I saw him and I already wanted to not like him.
You wanted to punch him in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like him.
Yeah.
It's like every time I see him, I just want to punch him in the face.
That's got to be a good gimmick. If you were a professional wrestler, if you had like a face that everybody wanted to punch and you couldn't punch him, didn't you want to punch him in the face, but you just can't punch him? That's what this movie was.
Yeah.
Punchable
like,
face.
Yeah. Oh, you never quite get that gratification that you were looking for.
So let's go into the breakdown of this movie. I don't even know how to go forward with this.
No, man, we going like we go, bro. What's up going on? Hey, bring it up a notch, bro. Come on.
An 8-year-old boy tries to investigate the mysterious knocking sounds that are coming from inside the walls of his house, unveiling a dark secret that his sinister parents have kept hidden from him. I'm gonna say it straight out. All right. Because I got some other stuff to say, not necessarily about this movie. Well, not about the pod, about the pod. But we'll get into this movie right now, and then we'll take a break and talk about the pod. We'll get back to the movie. I am sick and tired of origin stories, and that's what this movie is. This movie is an origin story where you got to feel bad for the bad guy and the villain, and not only is the villain, but the villains that made the villain are the villains. And womp, womp, womp. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what you got. That's exactly what you got. How you gonna give an origin story to a movie that we don't even need? You don't give the origin story to like the second movie.
Yeah.
Or the third movie, you get the origin story. You don't get the origin story in the first movie. Come on. Even Star Wars knew that.
You know who did a good origin story? And I hate to admit it because it's a Disney movie, but they did a good feel bad for the villain movie. Maleficent.
Oh.
That was a good origin story. One out of all the other origin stories from every company and every whatever shit. And the Joker got picked on.
Yeah, I cannot stand the Joker.
Shit.
I love the Joker and Batman, but the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker, I cannot.
Hey, the movie was great. The acting was great. The story was great. Cut all the shit out that says Gotham and Batman and all that, and it's still a great movie. Put the Batman shit in and sticking fingers into people's faces and letting your kid play 3 feet away from the perimeter of your fence when you're a bajillionaire. Fucking stupid shit. Fuck. Movie sucks.
Okay, we understand that we were actually reviewing the movie Cobweb this week. God,
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad, my
right?
bad,
Jeez, man. Don't you
my
know, Josh?
bad.
Hey, Josh, remember this week? Hey, we haven't told them that we're having a membership drive this week here at Cast of the Pods for our Patreon, and we've got tons of great prizes for you guys lined up throughout the show. So stay
What the
tuned.
what the fuck?
When
We
did
do?
that happen?
Okay. Sounds good to me, man. Put my baseball cap on over here. Just my head sweating. Y'all gonna talk about the movie? Y'all don't have to wait for me.
Oh,
What?
well, we thought we were putting on like a pause, right? A break. That
Oh, a
everybody
break?
gets situated.
Oh, I'm all good because it was. Oh,
Uh-oh.
explain this to me. Explain this to
Okay.
me. Why? Why did they have all those weird passages in their house like that? I mean, what did that kid do so bad that they had to do him like that?
Okay.
I don't
So
understand. Why was
let,
that kid? He was just a cool kid. I didn't understand why he
she
needed to be
she
tormented.
she.
It was a
She.
she. It was his sister.
So let's
No,
explain.
I understand that. I know his sister because she was deformed or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had a
Right.
birth defect. But we'll get to that in a second. So let's explain it to our people. For those that have been lucky enough to not see this movie yet. Movie looks beautiful. Cinematography's fine. It will take you on a ride, and then it ends, and you're like, I just wasted this much. Like this movie.
Yeah. I hated the
Come on, Josh.
ending.
Come on. There's good parts. You said this.
Yeah, there's good parts of the movie. There's good parts of the movie, but so little Timmy. Well, his name's not Timmy. What's his name? Peter, played
Peter.
by Woody Norman.
Okay.
Getting picked on at school, doesn't like being at school. He's a skinny kid, and then you have the fucking bully. That it's funny. They showed the bully, and I told Deborah, "Who's that Gary Busey looking motherfucker?" You just want to talk about punchable face. That little bastard. He just has a face that needs to get punched. Guess what his name is?
Punchy.
Luke Busey. He's
Luke
a
Busey.
Busey.
He's
Yeah, I
a
was like that.
Busey.
Yeah, that's why I was like that Gary Busey looking motherfucker. Yeah, he's a Busey.
That's why he got his ass beat. They can take a punch.
And they
So
are great heels. They are great bad guys.
Yeah.
when they
And
showed him down the stairs, oh, I like had to close my
with the
eyes.
broke leg is like oh.
Man,
That
that
was
was
bad.
pretty raw. That was pretty raw.
See
You know,
here,
you
yeah.
talk about manipulation. Man, he was
So
listening to she was brainwashing him for. Whew.
we need to tell the people what's going
Who
on.
she is. Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Okay. So Peter's getting picked on and all that. Gary Busey's kid or whatever is picking on him, and him and his crew. And so he goes home, and they're like, "Oh, he's hearing shit at night. He's hearing knocking. He's hearing voices, and he's telling his parents." And his mom's like, "Don't be like that. Don't be like that." Then his dad is all like, "Quit being a little pussy." He didn't say that, but he might as well have said that. You know, there's no such thing as creatures, blah blah blah, which is dumb because what we find out later on, they knew somebody was in the fucking walls.
Right.
They
Yeah.
knew there was something there, but
Right.
they when the dad went in there and he was like talking to the wall, "There's nothing in this wall. It's probably just a rat." He should have like hit the wall like, "There's nothing in this wall. It's a rat." That's what he should
Right.
have.
That didn't make any sense to me at all. They knew what was in there.
Yes. So, which we don't find out until later. The movie looks. See, that's what I didn't like about the movie. Well, you don't know if it's supernatural, if it's human, if it's a ghost, but it's not a ghost. But I guess that would be supernatural.
Right.
They
Is it a
tried.
spirit of vengeance? What?
They tried too hard with it because so like jumping into to the further, right? What I didn't like was that okay, so it was supposed to be his sister, right? And she'd been in
Mm-hmm.
there and she was waiting for a while until he got old enough so he could
Be
whatever, right?
strong enough to push
To
the
push the
grandfather
clock.
clock out of the way from what was blocking her.
But they made her look like how you said you don't know if she's supernatural. Because then she started like I
Climbing up the
understand
wall,
on the ceiling, hanging. I mean, I
Right.
understand being able to climb out because
Spider-Man
she could
jump.
have been like one of those people that can put their legs on top of their shoulder and stuff.
Contortionist.
Yes, those. But
Back.
Deb, you're 100% right.
Yes, she is. She is. But. So he's going back to school. He's getting picked on. They're Forrest Gumping him. Seats taken. Can't
Seats
sit here. Right. And then the teacher shows up, who's a substitute teacher, Miss Divine.
Mm.
I was like, she already made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, you're a sub.
Yep.
Second of all, you didn't go to the principal with what you saw. You just took it up on your own. That's one of those mind your own business type situations where she cares. She cares. And it's good that there's a teacher that cares, but she cared wrong.
You ain't lying. I mean, but God bless her. Okay.
For trying. Yeah.
Hey, if she didn't try, this kid would be up Shit's Creek. Okay.
Her heart was
we
there,
can
but
say,
her brain
we can
wasn't.
say with that, but she was the hero of this story. Okay. Let's be honest. All right. I mean, as stupid as that shit was for her to do that, if she didn't do that, we wouldn't have a story today. We'd have that kid be still locked up.
That is true, but then at the same time, if she wouldn't have did nothing, everybody would have been alive. And just the creepy.
No, because she was getting ready to get out anyway.
Well,
she was getting ready to get out.
We're getting there too. So he starts hearing the voice, and it's this little kid voice, and it's all like,
Peter, I'm your friend. Everything's okay. Let's hang out. You don't need those people. Everything's okay. All you gotta do is fight back. When they're mad at you, punch them in their fucking face. Show them. That's all you gotta do.
That's what she was. Right?
This little kid was like he was so it like didn't take him much for him to like listen to anybody.
He's like, oh,
like,
magic voice in my head. Okay, I'm gonna shove Gary Busey the fourth down the stairs.
No, you have to understand something. It's called, mind control.
Origin.
Yes, you're right. As
yes.
he was sleeping, she was pumping information into him and manipulation into him and thoughts into him that he could not control. That's why it was so easy to do that. That's why I don't sleep with the television on. Question everything.
Okay, I can accept that. Completely disagree with you, but I So come to find out, the voice is all like,
don't trust mom and dad. Go into the garden, dig into the garden and see what's right exactly in the middle. 2 inches underneath the dirt.
Whew.
Who hides a body in the middle of the garden 2 inches? This kid dug it out with his fingers.
Nobody does that. In a pumpkin patch? Who has a pumpkin patch in their backyard? I mean, like, why? They were acting like this was like, say, serious crop or something like that. Like they were fucking farmers and shit. The harvest needs to come in. Joker, you got like he didn't have a whole acre. He had like a quarter acre.
Well,
like an eighth of an acre.
You could knock out a good 25, 30 pumpkins in that space that he had right there. Easy.
Really?
Money. Yeah.
That's easy money. How much can you
Yeah.
get for pumpkin?
$5 to $10
Mhm.
each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Should we start selling pumpkins?
We
Yeah.
need to if we're gonna use this
Hey, start
upgraded
selling
thingamabob
something.
shit. Yeah.
Patreon. Who wants a pumpkin? Sign up
They'll be
now.
ready. They'll be
We'll
ready
send a
next
yeah,
year.
yeah. You get your own cast of the
So
pumpkin.
we need to have more structure here, especially if we're doing the pledge drive, whatever you called it, Cobweb for the movie
Oh
Cobweb.
yes.
We need to show structure. We need to show entertainment. We need to show that there's value by joining our Patreon pod people. And I'm clapping as I'm talking. I don't know why that is happening, but it
I
is.
brought Jack today.
Yes, Deborah's got Jack Skelton there.
He's my
Yeah.
friend.
But getting back to
It's
the
that
movie.
silence. You just like
Getting back to the movie.
those people just listen to this. They're just like, what? And when you people that are watching it, they're like looking at Jack and they're like, wow, that's a really big Jack. How big is
He
that thing?
is. He's as tall as me.
He's 4'11".
Well, I'm just saying. Well,
4'11".
He's tall. He's like literally sitting.
Yes,
Look.
he's tall.
right,
4'11", quote unquote tall.
See?
right. She's just like, yeah, he's tall. He's like, he's about tall as me. I was like, well,
That ain't saying much. That ain't saying much. That ain't saying. No, but
Now he can't get in the screen. I moved him. He's not.
so there's an origin story along with the origin story. Now here's my problem, right? So he starts listening to her and he starts noticing that there's all these things and there's these fishy things about the mom. The mom's carrying the keys around on like fucking Booker Man from back in the day, like with the
right.
with the keys, and dad's an asshole. Of course they had to make the dad an asshole. And then she's like,
I've been waiting for you all this time. That way you'll be strong enough to move the grandfather clock and let me out. Now's the time. Right?
I mean, right?
Yeah.
So he goes and they show the rat poison at the beginning of the movie, right?
Right.
And they hint that it smells like cinnamon.
Yeah. But
So
hey, wait a second, Josh. Here's something I gotta point this out before you go any farther.
okay.
Okay, remember he kept having those crazy dreams with his parents trying to kill him?
Yes.
What the
That
fuck?
That was her. Just like you said, he was asleep and she's all like,
Yep.
They're trying to kill you.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you. And your friend. Buy cryptocurrency.
she was just filling their head with bullshit. It just. But-
It's the depth of this freaking character that they give you, They give you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I ain't even got my eye in right today. Anyways, so this is my point that I was trying to get to, that I've been alluding to. Come to find out that she is his so he poisons his parents. They're eating borscht or whatever slop.
They're eating shit.
They're eating the shit from the Matrix.
I thought it was oatmeal.
It was the same.
It looked like freaking rat poison. That's what the hell it looked like they was eating.
Yeah, it already looked like rat poison before he put the rat poison in it. It was like the shit that RoboCop eats. It just
Right. His mother was a horrible cook.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Whenever they was eating, that junk looked horrible.
And then Homelander's all like, "Did you do something special with the soup today?" And she's like, "No, why? You got a problem with my fucking soup?" And he's all like, "No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's different. It's not as good as it normally is. There's something." And then she's like, and then he like takes another spoonful, and they look, and fucking little Peter over there hadn't eaten anything. And then he's like, He starts sniffing it. Smells like
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon. And then you see the little light go bling on top of his head like he knows what it is. And what does he do? He lets mom, Carol, get like 12 more spoonfuls. And then he gets up and he's throwing up the black shit from Evil Dead Rises. Evil Dead Rise.
Why did he throw that up?
Well,
Why would
because
it
it
be
was the
black?
poison in the blood and it was already
Yeah,
internal
because his
bleeding
intestines. Yeah.
and bile and all that shit. And it looks better and it,
No.
And then
He's like,
so
"Bleh."
and then the mom's like, what did she tell you? What did she tell you? Come to find out that she's just a couple of years older than him. And then when he came along, because she had a physical deformity, this is where they become assholes. They lock him up. They lock her up. Come to find out, did they kill the little girl that's been missing since Halloween back in the day?
I think so.
Or did she kill him?
Or did she kill the little girl?
Yeah, the sister.
Did the Cobweb, the Sarah, her name is Sarah.
I don't know. That's where I got kind of lost in the whole shuffle of the whole story.
Yeah.
The whole part. You know what I'm saying? They brought this part in there and I was just like, okay, they kind of like just kind of left it. It didn't seem as important as it was before. Because it seemed like if I can't remember what happened and you guys can't remember what happened, I don't think it even happened.
I'll tell you what though. The girl that her name is the girl, Sarah, the Cobweb person that has the spiders in her hair. She had like 10-foot long hair, by the way.
Yeah.
That was weird.
She was played by Alexandra Dragova. That's the name right there.
That's pretty cool. Say that again.
Alexandra Dragova.
Alexandra
Dragova.
Alexandra Cordova.
Not Cordova.
Not Cordova?
Like drag over. Drag over. Drag over.
Alexandra. Drag over here.
Drive that shit over here. Drag over.
Drag over. This is what we're gonna come and kick my ass.
So this is what she did. So they get mom and dad. They're done, right? He goes over, pushes the clock over, right? Opens his little Smurf-sized door.
Yeah. Right? How wasn't all these doors? They were all little.
Smurf-sized door. Unlocks it, right? And then he sees her glowing eyes off in the back, right? And she's all like,
for years, I've been here learning how to climb, learning how to see in the dark.
And now I'm here to kill you. And it's like, bitch, he's 11 years old. You're like 16. Why you got this old lady voice all of a sudden?
Because she's been living in the attic.
What was she doing? Smoking 3 packs of Camels a day? Or what?
Josh is dusty up there.
It's all that dust.
Right.
Man.
That's why she could go back and forth with her voice.
I wish they would have never showed her face.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what, because like they were saying like she was saying like made it look like because she was deformed, right? But when they showed her face, she looked CGI and it looked more like it didn't look like a person.
It didn't even look like a physical deformity. It looked like she had like a demon face.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would be no, but here's the thing. They show mom taking her food and water. Right?
Right.
So after Peter breaks Luke Busey's leg, Luke Busey and his cousins, hey cuz, is that the house? I was like, what kind of American History X shit is this?
Right.
Hey cuz, is that the house? Yes. And then Bunny Boy, Cat Boy, Pig Boy, and Gary Busey the Fifth go into the house and they get eaten, torn in half, heads ripped off by their hands and all that.
That was
yeah.
So, but no. Here's the thing. she needed 85-pound 10-year-old Peter to be strong enough to move the grandfather clock. But this spider chick was hanging upside down from the roof, lifting grown-ass men off the ground, tearing them in half with her human hands, but she wasn't strong enough to knock down 110-pound crackhead mom.
Because it was the angle that it was on.
No, no.
You
If
have
you're
to
gonna
be
be
like
doing
at
that,
90 degrees.
Right,
no,
right. It was at the bad angle, man.
I'm glad we're not watching these fucked up movies that Steven Hernandez recommended from Pika Pika Plaza, One Up Entertainment. I mean, it's not his fault. I told him I want fucked up movies. He gave me 2 fucked up movies off the top of his head, like nothing, and that's what I get for asking for it. But I'm like, all right, let's watch these other kinds of movies now, and because we need to relax or whatever. And then we see this fucked up Cobweb movie that if there's going to be, there needs to be rules in a movie. Right?
Yeah, you can't use my name as a trademark and then make a bad movie.
Well, not only that, if it's some kind of magic thing where she can't push over mom and dad or whatever, show that it's fucking magic. Don't make it look like she's just, oh, well, she's got a physical abnormality that makes her superhuman strong. Okay, well, she's superhuman strong. She can come out this little fucking Smurf door. And
yeah, it didn't make any doggone sense.
Rule.
I didn't understand. Maybe why was this? That was stupid.
It was. This whole movie was stupid.
But at the same time, there's so many times it's going down a good path. It's going down like because we watched like the first 15 minutes of the movie, and I told Deborah, why are we watching this shit?
And I stood up for the movie. I'm like, it's only been 15 minutes. We've seen lots of movies that start off slow and then have a really good payoff. But I'm still waiting for that payoff at this movie.
As we're watching the movie, I'm like, okay, this is getting better. They're making the parents look like assholes, so maybe they're not going to be assholes in some kind of whatever. And it's this dark, evil spirit from another dimension or whatever. There's no way it's going to be that they're asshole parents that are hiding the deformed family member into the dungeon like back in the day and all that. And that's exactly what it is. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I feel bad for this little girl. No, because she's fucked up too. Because apparently she killed the little girl that's missing from Halloween from back in the day, and then she confuses Peter to be breaking Gary Busey the 12th leg and shit like that. And then we're not even talking about what was her name? Miss Destiny, Miss Divine.
Oh, when she went back over to their house,
the principal tells her, I understand what you're doing, and this is sad, but there's no fiddling of the diddling, and there's no wetting himself, and there's no whatever, blah, blah, blah. Legally, we can't do anything about this because just because the parents are weird doesn't mean that, and I understand, and there's going to be tons of kids like this, and we need to help the ones that we can. And he was right. Everything that he was saying was right. And then what does she do? I'm going to go back.
Well, because he calls her, like literally calls her and says, I need your help. Please help me. But going to that, when she's on her way.
New phone, who this?
No, she did call him twice. No, she came out there again, and they had that big confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't speak English. Thank you, please. That's true.
I'm not your teacher anymore.
And then she could have gone to the principal and said, hey, he just called me right now.
Hello, police.
He just called me.
Hello, police. Can we go look into this?
Yes.
Instead, we get the what weapon did she have? She had some weapon. Was it a tire iron or something?
I think so.
No. It is the poker. The poker from the fire.
Oh, the fireplace.
Oh yeah, those things are dangerous, bro.
Yeah, that shit.
That's a constant weapon. I understand why they use those because I got one at home.
I do too. I don't even have a fireplace, but I got one of those pokers.
Deb.
I got it at a garage sale.
He said it was a good buy.
It was $2.
Yeah. Did you get the
That's
whole
where you
stand?
gotta.
The what?
You just got the poker?
Yeah, it was $2. They didn't have the stand or the little sweeper thing or the. I figured I don't have a fucking fireplace.
Fireplace.
Yeah.
So why do you
I-
have the poker?
In case I need to stab somebody in the fucking head with it, and I don't want to shoot them.
What the fuck?
Bullets are expensive now, man.
That's exactly why he told me, and I was like, okay, it's only $2.
Can't argue the point. See what I did
Yeah.
there? The point. Can't argue
The
the
point.
point.
Yeah, we're gonna let that go.
Going back to the movie,
Yeah, yes, where it's safer
It
there.
and when she's on her way to his house the second time, and she's like arguing with herself, should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? Should I not go? And then all of a sudden, there's a little girl in the middle of the street just smiling. What the fuck was that?
The little trick-or-treater out of nowhere. That's a sign, lady. Miss Divine.
What the fuck was that? Why
Clear-
was
And
You
she
know-
was like, "Move out of the way!" And the little girl was just sitting there smiling. I'm like, why did they put this in there? Like, what's the whole purpose of this little
'Cause
girl?
that was a good scene. That's why. It was like, man, that's a fucked up kid. That is a
Look,
fucked
this-
up kid in the middle of the street.
Nothing to do with the movie.
But
was
it was still a good scene. There's a whole bunch of shit in this movie ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But
once?
nonetheless.
Let me tell you. Wait. This movie, once she got out or got to the point to where once the parents died in this movie, this was a completely, totally different movie. They had no idea where to go.
They're like, that's
And
just
it-
what with this. Woo!
right. Let's just go party. I don't know. Let's just do it.
But now that you said
Mom and
that, now that you said that Seth Rogen produced the movie, now I know. Now I kind of understand.
Yeah. That's what happened.
So I'm gonna say this: Anthony Starr, Homelander, perfect. Couldn't have done anything better. Just because he's got that assholeness to him, and then you're like, man, he's so obviously an asshole. Maybe they're trying to make us think that he's not an asshole. He's an asshole.
Yes,
Then they
true
got
that.
Lizzie Kaplan, who's part of that whole crew of. Is that the girl from New Girl? Why does all these women look like Katy Perry all of a sudden? Is she the girl with big boobs from Marvel, from WandaVision? That's that girl from Two Broke Girls, right? She's part of that whole group of like 8 women that look exactly the same.
I never what?
The show Two Broke Girls.
What's a two broke girls?
Watch it. Watch an episode. It's a comedy sitcom, 30-minute. So give it a watch.
It's two friends that are roommates, and they're broke, and it's like their story.
Yeah.
Oh, like Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I can never see it the same.
Oh, it's Laverne and Shirley, right?
Oh,
Is that what you're talking about? No? It's not the same show?
Yeah. It's
It is.
wow.
Because
Okay.
they're both
Wow.
waitresses. They're both waitresses at a not a
At like Mel's Diner.
yeah.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, what do you want? I mean,
Why are we doing this podcast? It just ruined Two Broke Girls for me. Anyway, so the next thing
I've never seen this show, but when you started describing it, I started thinking about Laverne and Shirley.
Well,
You know,
no, it's
Are there like two guys that like live? Is there like two guys that live them that act like Squiggy and
Lenny and Squiggy? No, not
Lenny and
really.
Squiggy?
no.
Not really.
No.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe, probably, yeah. Anyways. So Cleopatra Coleman is Miss whatchamacallit?
Miss Divine.
Miss Divine. And she's from Infinity Pool, the TV show Last Man on Earth, Dope Sick TV show. So she's from there. All right. Then we got Woody Norman, who's Peter, the little kid. Let's see what he was in. Yeah. Okay, no. So now I hope y'all rate the movie. We're not calling out the calculator doom yet, because we got to talk about some podcast stuff before we bring out the calculator of doom.
Oh, sweet.
So have the number in your head what you want to rate this movie, and I trust both of y'all. Okay, because I'm gonna give you a bit of information that I guarantee you is gonna change your rating, but you can't change it once you set it in your head. So y'all have it set in your heads.
Why you gotta be an asshole, Josh? Why you gotta be an asshole, man? Why you want to just why you holding out on something? Because
this bit of information made me go, oh damn, okay, well I'll give
damn, okay. Deb, do you know anything about this?
No, I don't, but I don't think you're an asshole, Josh.
No,
you
I
know
don't
I'm
really
an
either.
asshole.
No, I don't think you're an asshole.
Okay, so
All the time.
that's neither here or nor there. Y'all have
she said all the time.
Y'all have these mother.
Yeah, I got my score.
Deb, you got your score?
Yeah, I have it in my.
Yeah, I got my score.
All right, so Alexander Dragova, right?
Hold on.
No, we're not going to do the score yet. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to talk podcast after. But this is the part that I guarantee you would make you change the score.
Wait, Josh.
What?
Do you have your score?
Yes, I got my score.
Okay.
Then it doesn't count.
Why?
Why doesn't it count?
Because he already knows what the spoiler is.
No. I'm not going to give it the. I guarantee you, this spoiler made me give it a higher number. But I'm gonna, when we calculate or doom it, I'm gonna give it the true number that I gave it before I found out this tidbit.
Okay.
All right. Do you know who the body of the girl of Sarah was? Alexandra Dragova, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know who the voice of the girl was?
No.
From South Ozone Park, Queens, New York City. Born April 26, 1962. You might recognize her from doing voices on Over the Hedge, Batman: The Enemy Within. She played Oprah in Scary Movie 4 from Mad TV. Miss Deborah Wilson.
That's cool, but it didn't make me change my number.
Anybody that gives Deborah Wilson work in my book gets extra points. But since we're being honest about this movie, they're not gonna get the extra points.
No, that might have just actually made my score go down.
What the fuck?
Because you get me all hyped up like it's about to be something like, like being like, whoa, what is this? Hold up, and then you just did me just exactly like this movie.
You don't remember Deborah Wilson and Julie Brown going all blah, 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 Mad TV? Man,
I love Deborah Wilson and Julie Brown, but it still didn't change.
Look, anybody that's listened this far into this bullshit movie, 43 minutes into this bullshit movie, call the hotline 786-763-2278 if you agree with me that having Deborah Wilson in your project makes your project that much better. Or
wait, or let me give a second option, that Two Broke Girls is actually a ripoff of Laverne and Shirley.
I don't disagree. Because you just fucked up the show for me.
You can't give that option when you've never even seen the show.
Yeah. Wait.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. Because you don't even know. What if we just agreed with you just to agree with you, and it doesn't even? We were just you don't know. You've never seen the show before.
You guys, I don't think I question everything, but I don't question you guys. I mean, you're my power brother and sister, so I believe you when you're agreeing that I'm right.
Yeah. What?
Scroll.
Man. So let's step out of the movie for a little bit, right? Let's bring to the pod what we are, and this is the what I wanted to talk about. I know, Cobweb, you're talking about the fundraiser. What did you call it? The pledge drive, the Patreon drive, and all that. But here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Pod drive.
On the pod drive, I've been going to a podcast advisor.
Oh,
This is where I get the information from that, within the first 20 seconds, we're supposed to put out our information and what we're talking about. That way you hook people and then you bring them in. And, it's telling me about cliffhangers and how we're supposed to put our media on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and ebooks and all this stuff and all that, because you never know where you're going to get your people at. And I completely understand and agree with what this podcast advisor has been telling me about. But
okay. Oh,
but this individual told me that he understands and also recommends when there's something about you, me, Deb, you, in a podcast, what's going to draw, be yourself, right? Be
okay.
real. Don't play a character. Just be yourself. But you might have to amplify it a little bit because it's like it's like stage makeup. You ever seen like when people perform in a play or whatever, they put makeup on, it's all heavy caked on and all that, it's so you can see them in the crowd.
It's called
you see
selling
them
it, Josh.
Right.
Just like
That's what I'm saying.
We're right.
So this person's seen like 20 of our episodes and heard 20 of our episodes. Right?
Oh, great.
And
Are they a Patreon member?
No, they're not. This is
What
a
the
podcast this is an advisor. This is their job is to make podcasts better and all that. And this person says, now, while they understand that we have to amp ourselves up a little bit, that we might want to tone ourselves down, that me playing the grumpy old man and Deborah being the bubbly, sometimes absent-minded whatever, and then you,
Excuse me?
I forgot the word. I forgot the word that he said. Right. And then Cobweb being the pessimist that's angry at everything and then gets grossed out way too easy, that we might be bringing the characters up way too far. And I'm like, wait a minute, motherfucker. If anything, we're toning ourselves down. I am me. This is I. And I know Deb is Deb.
Wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know things ain't free in this world. Now I want to know, did you use our podcast money to listen to this fool tell us this shit? You didn't pay for this, did you?
This person has groomed many pods into being monolith powerhouses in the podcast world.
Yeah, I'm just being defensive.
This person is like I don't even know who to compare him to. Like,
right. But I mean,
like
we are who we are, man.
The Ric Flair of the Four Horsemen. Wow.
You knew this was going to happen. He knew this, didn't he, Dad? He was going to say something. Yep. And he knew I was going to get all ticked off and you were going to get all like whatever, Josh. And then he's going to plant us in a doggone box. This is why you got on this doggone thing that we're on right now, because they got us in these boxes and they're trying to check us off. You're not checking me off, Josh. You're not checking me off, Mr. Big Brother in the sky, listening to our podcast. Get me out of this goddamn box under this goddamn box.
You're falling into exactly what he said. And then Deborah's laughing her ass off.
It's funny because he's like trying to get out of the box and he can't.
Now she's explaining to us exactly what we know. Oh, imagine that, Deborah. You didn't know.
Yeah. Now,
man.
Okay, so now we have to stop being ourselves.
No.
Well, apparently we're cranked up too high, but that's exactly what I said. I was like, no, if anything,
we need to bring it down even more.
And then we're just gonna be like, welcome to Cast of the Pod. We watched a movie this week.
We're robots in the box.
In the box, you're not getting me in the box, in the box, in the box, in the
I'm
box.
trying to.
Robots.
No,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, and I
well,
laugh too much. You know,
right.
I've been told a lot of times that I laugh too much.
I enjoy your laugh, Deb. You know why? Because
Why?
I enjoy making you laugh. Because it brings
Thank
joy
you.
to my heart.
I've been told by people too that they like my laugh, so I'm gonna keep laughing.
Right? Because it brings that joy, joy,
I
joy,
don't.
joy down in my
I
heart.
don't. I don't understand how I ended up being the bad guy for defending us and agreeing with us.
You're not the
What-
bad guy. We're talking about the guy you were talking about. That
Just
he's the
because
bad guy
you're a
because.
bad guy does not mean you're a bad guy.
Yep. I mean,
I
so
don't
what do
think.
we have to do now, Josh? So we
Dragova.
have an expert advisor, critiquing cast of the pod so that we can get better, and so we just have to calm it down more.
Well, there's a thing. He's an advisor. Doesn't mean we have to take his advice.
You
Pod
goddamn right
people,
about that.
pod people, please interact with us. Let us know. Hit us up at look if you're watching it. It's at Old Married Gamer, at Deb Mrs. OMG, at Cobweb 411, or at Cast of the Pod. That's the easiest one, at Cast of the Pod, right? Or call 786-763-2278. Let us know. Let us know what's going on, what you want us to do. We're growing, we're changing, and I don't mean just getting fat because we ate Taco Bell before this, but
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
but hey,
glad this week we're not talking about cutting ducks' feet off or anything like that.
oh my god,
That's the name of my new ska metal blues band.
Cutting duck feet off.
Bloody Duck Feets.
bloody duck feet.
Bloody Duck Feets.
Mm.
And the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Bloody Duck Feets.
Bloody duck feet.
Yeah.
It has
Ironically, we're using StreamYard and their logo is a mallard duck head.
Is
Oh
it really?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Oh,
There's
motherfucker. We're in the middle of a podcast, Deborah.
Oh.
I was about to say something too. Hey, so what can we do next?
What do you mean?
I got the
Do we
stuff
do
over here.
the calculator of doom first?
Yeah.
No, we got to do. You want to do the calculator of doom first before whatever you're talking to for the pledge drive?
Oh, do you want to do the pledge drive, or do we want to tell them?
We'll do the pledge drive.
No, let's do the calculator of doom first.
All right.
No. Let's do what you want to do first, Cobweb.
Oh.
Because I know the highlight of everybody is the ratings, our number rating, which is so accurate and infallible and never wrong or anything like that. What?
All right, everybody give the scores.
What?
We're gonna do the pledge first.
Cobweb, you do your thing. You do your thing.
Okay. We got. I went shopping at the local store, Left Round Records, Saturday. You guys might have seen me on some Instagram stuff.
I saw
shopping.
your reels.
Right.
It was reels cool.
Right. So I found this bad baby there.
Uh-huh.
Right. So
Aww.
right.
Telephone
So
man.
yes, that is on here.
I love that song.
Yes. And Cool It Now.
Yep.
Cool it now.
That's
You
what
got
I
to
said.
Cool it now. I'm singing after he's saying the names of the song.
I said it first.
I said it second. I said Mr. Telephone Man.
Actually, I said do it now instead of cool it now.
How did you get Cool It Now mixed up with Do It Now? What is Do It Now?
I saw a new edition as you were holding it up, and it would. Now leave me the fuck alone. I still ain't right. Okay.
We understand. So we're getting ready. You can see like the ring is like playing with it though. But yeah. So we're gonna give this bad baby away this month.
What?
Yep.
To who? For what?
For who? For what? Oh, that's easy. Next person that signs up for the Patreon page.
Oh.
You get a
$10,
new
$10,
edition.
$6,
Yeah.
$10. We only have 3 levels: $6, $10, or $100.
Let's do it for the 6.
What?
$6.
Okay. Well, so the next, so this podcast will air on the 6th, September 6th. So the first
it?
person to either call in or to message you.
There you go.
Okay, so either call the number at 786-763-2278. Well, no. The first person after the 6th to sign up for Patreon.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
And
what you
just
said.
message us and let us know. Hey, I signed up. Post it on social media. Say, hey, this is me. Whatever. That would be even great because you might get something extra. Anyway,
Extra is good.
extra is good. Stickers come in handy.
Extra is good. Extra is heavy. If it misfires, you can hit them over the head with it.
Right. So I'm just saying that's pretty cool. Oh, and I also got something. Who was the last guy that signed up? Our last member. I went and got some. I went to Left Round Records and I found this bad baby here. Yes, yeah, top right there. Yeah.
Like, is that Run DMC?
Yep.
Raising Hell?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Somebody's getting that bad baby.
That would be Sean Hayes.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
I know, right? That's going to be his right there. I think he's going to enjoy that. Let's see what we got on here. Peter Piper. That's pretty good. It's tricky. Oh, here's a classical for you.
Rock around, it's right on time. It's
Tricky.
Oh,
Peter Piper
my
picked peppers. Rhymes. My Adidas.
Yep. Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Well, what do we?
Walk this
Yeah.
way.
How
Walk
we?
this way.
You be illin', dumb girl.
Dome.
Wow, man, this was a dope album.
I had that album back in junior high, and it was the real album. It wasn't the flea market ripoffs that I normally buy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now you got me all sidetracked. We quit talking about. That's another thing about horror movies. There are some horror aficionados that would say that we're not horror enough or whatever, and it's like this is not what Cast of the Pod is for. If you're looking for like Cast of the Pod is for the people.
Oh yeah. Now we still taking scary stories. We're still taking scary stories.
I still have personal scary stories to share that we haven't got into yet. What were you gonna say, Deb? What's up, love?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
This motherfucker.
Oh, Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. So I don't know. Maybe we might do some. Maybe we might do some live Patreon scary stories.
I don't know about live Patreon stuff because we kind of messed up last time we tried live.
Yeah, we got to get that figured out first. We got to get some dry runs on that one.
Sorry, Matt. It's Deb's
We'll
fault.
fix it. Yeah.
How's it
I'm
my
not
fault?
saying. Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
It was nobody's fault. It was just happened.
Oh, here's another one I found on Left Round Records.
I can't see. There's glare on it.
Oh, it's Common Sense's album, his first one on cassette.
Did you tell him it was only Common Sense?
Well, I've heard that I don't have common sense, but
well, you probably know him as Common, the rapper. No, I'm not saying because I wasn't falling for it.
Did you hear that, Jack?
man,
What were we supposed to be doing again?
We're doing the pod funding.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, straight up.
we're
Yeah,
toning it down for the advisor.
right. See.
Uh-oh.
It's time for the calculator of doom. And
Sound
then
like you're saying Jew.
dude. The calculator
Right.
of dude. Dude.
Dude.
No, anyways. I'll go first. If that's okay with y'all.
Go right
Sure.
ahead, Josh. I already got mine written down.
I give this movie a 6.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Because I mean, it looked like it was gonna get to like some 9 space, and then it looked like it went down to like 4 space, and then it kind of when they killed all the little punk asses in the house, that was pretty cool. But then at the same time, it's like, well, she should have, Sarah should have been able to take out the mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
I
That's what I give
don't,
it.
yeah. I can see that. Me?
Yeah,
I gave it a 5.
5. Okay.
I gave it a 5. It like you said, I mean, it got you there, and then they didn't know what to do. After the parents died from the poisoning, the story it had so many holes. You just didn't know where they were going with it.
It got you somewhere and left you there and didn't bring you back home.
Right, and that pissed me off because it was almost like they were trying to insult my intelligence to a point, and you know how I could feel about that at that certain point in time in movies, because it just didn't.
I
gave it a 5. I was happy, but then I was sad, and then I was like happy, but then I was sad. So that was a 5.
But not like emotionally with the movie, like you're happy in the movie. It's just like, oh, it could be good. It's not really good. No, they're gonna no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm even with it.
All right.
Vanilla.
Deb?
And I have to agree with both of y'all. I gave it a 5 as well. I couldn't make it up. And there were so many questions. It left me confused. And some of the kills were good. I think that's the only reason why I gave it a 5. But other than that, I didn't like the movie.
So you know what it rounds up to be and averages out to be, right?
A
5.3. 5.3.
It's a 5.
I mean, it's still
It's
slightly,
a 5.
it's slightly above average. 5 being an average.
It's a 5.
Yeah.
It's average. It's all right.
It's all right.
So
I won't take it
Okay,
again.
wait a second. Now, let's be honest. Right now, is it worthy to be called Cobweb?
No.
I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen.
They named it that just because they're like, what the fuck do we name it? I don't know, Scary Chick. Let's name it Gary Busey the 4th. And then they were like, well, she climbs around the walls. Is she a demon? No. Is she a ghost? No. Well, she Spider-Man? Oh, well, somebody already has that movie.
Spider-Woman?
That movie's about to
Spider-Girl?
get made. And then it was like, oh, well, we'll just say that there were some spiders in her hair. And we'll show the kid try to catch a spider in a glass earlier in the movie with Miss what's her name?
Oh, I forgot about that part.
And so that gives us the room to call it Cobweb. The fuck out of here.
Yep.
Oh, I was also informed that I shouldn't cuss as much.
Fuck that.
Man. Really? That's a damn shame.
That's like the highlight of my time in the podcast. I can cuss. I'm like in South Park when they did that one episode and
It's
they
like
can cuss.
Yeah, it's like speech therapy.
Oh man.
Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to say? Cobweb, did you have anything else you wanted to say about the pledge drive or anything like that?
Nothing too much, man. Just somebody, come on, you guys. If you are really down with it, sign up on up. You're gonna enjoy a lot of fun being in Club 3P.
Mhm.
It's just a good time. You guys are gonna get stuff, and we're gonna be amping it up. We got some new videos we got to share. Josh has got some stuff coming in with these scary. We're going to kick these scary movies out, guys. I swear to God, we're going to kick them out.
I
We
just
just
thought
had
of something.
we've had a little bump in the road, a
I,
little.
I just thought of something.
What?
Uh-oh.
A new T-shirt design.
Bump in the road?
Right now, no. Are you down with COTP? Yeah, you know me.
What's that? We hit the horn.
Wrong horn.
Wrong horn. Thank you.
What's wrong with that? On the front of it, are you down with COTP? And on the back, yeah, you know me.
I thought he was saying, I said wrong horn because I thought he wanted you to do the van, the bus.
No, that was the bright horn I wanted.
No, I wanted the bus.
That one.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if they're on 3P, they get to ride on the bus.
On the bus.
The
This is
double
true.
Dutch bus. The double Dutch bus.
Man, we're just going all old school today.
Man, Deb's over here singing the double Dutch bus.
Back in my day when cassette tapes were a brand new thing. I listened
I remember
to my
I
music.
had
There were people wearing velvet suits on 8-track tapes when I was a child.
Oh my God.
I had a thing on my wall, and it had where I had all my tapes. It had the little containers. They put all my tapes on the wall, so I could
Oh
just
my
go in.
gosh.
And I had them
yeah,
all
I had
full.
those too. Yeah. Oh, they had 8 tracks there. My daughter, Ashley, she was like, "What the heck is this?" AMG. She was like, "It's like, what is this?" And I'm like, "They're 8 tracks."
I still have my headphones on. I'm gonna flip down my webcam cover because I don't want my nuts to be right in the camera as I stand up to get this. I mean, I'm wearing pants and all that, but you still don't want a nut
What
shot.
is he? Why is what?
I don't know.
I don't.
We're in different rooms, Cobb. So I don't know what's going on in his room.
I don't want to know at this point. I don't want to know at this point. All I want to know is who's going to be the lucky person that's going to sign up for this new edition album.
If I could, I would.
Yeah, it's a good album.
What is he laughing at?
Well, no, you said 8 tracks, and man, we should do these shits as giveaways and all that too. I mean, no, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
The story of Star Wars, Columbia House 8-track. Bam! Look at that.
Wow, I forgot we had that.
Look.
What?
Bam! Right there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Hold on. You ready for this?
Hold up, dude. Hold up. No. That's like at the $100 level.
Look at this. Now this is the wrong pack because this is the Love Life from Ray Price, but Close Encounters of the Third Kind soundtrack.
Oh man, my uncle was in that movie. My great uncle.
What?
Yeah, he was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even. Yeah, I just didn't want to stand up. Where'd the camera go? There. I didn't want to stand up and put my nuts on the webcam.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Everybody out there who did not see that, you're welcome. I'm wearing pants. Y'all want me to stand up to prove that I'm wearing pants?
Oh man. I gotta send this out to Cook. Cook, if you're out there listening, I gotta get this out to you. So you can come back on the show.
Yes.
Right. So this is your little gift.
We still need to get
Cast of the
Nesto on
Pod.
here too. I think he's doing another podcast.
Man, everybody's doing another podcast. Everybody's doing another podcast. But guess what? We're the podcast that everybody needs to be on. So you guys just sign up and just check it out.
Yes.
Right. And then just, enjoy, share the show, tell some friends, hey, check this show out, share with Cast of the Pod,
Yes.
I mean, we're cool people. We're cool.
Yep.
I'm
We're
think I'm
cool.
a pretty nice guy,
I-
we hang out.
I'm thinking about using our X account more. I never really tweeted much, but I think I'm gonna use the X
I
account.
do the threads now. I do threads.
I'm gonna express. Yeah, see,
Express yourself.
they haven't come up with it yet. What you do when you instead of
Express
tweeting,
yourself.
I'm gonna express Cast of the Pod out. Make examples. X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. X
Have
gonna
you
give it
ever
to you.
looked at the lyrics to DMX songs?
You
Don't.
have to look it up. Why you have to
Don't.
look them up? Like you can't hear them?
Don't.
Right.
You know what else should be a giveaway?
What?
What, Josh? What the heck is that?
It's Hulk Hogan.
I know. Is that one of the old wrestler dogs?
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
wow.
dun, dun. Yeah. Yeah.
You got the Iron Sheik?
No.
Wow.
Sheiky baby. Nope. Unfortunately not.
That's a good one to have.
Yeah. But all right. I think we're done.
Yeah.
We're at an hour and 11 minutes.
What? It gives a counter on your side too? I don't want this shit then.
Yeah.
I want to be the only one with control. Control.
Control.
That's right.
I don't know
Don't
the
keep
words to
trying
that
on
one.
It's control.
I just know the control.
All right, everybody. Castofthepod.com 786-763-2278 and at Cast of the Pod. The first person to sign up, even at our $6 level, according to the Cobwebs, gets the new edition LP,
Self-titled.
self-titled,
New edition.
putting it on wax because it's
Yep.
the new edition.
Yep.
See
The new
what, see what I
edition.
did? See what I did there?
Yep. The new edition. Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm kind of jelly. I want it.
But yeah,
This is gonna be
I
fun.
think we're done. I don't even know how to end this shit now.
That's easy.
I'm not saying the podcast is shit. I'm saying I don't know how to end this track. I'm gonna shut up now.
Dude, come on, man. Hey, it's easy as pie. 3.14. Remember that, Josh. You told me that earlier this week. But
Yep.
anyway, hey, this has been another great episode of Cast of the Pod. I'm Cobweb,
I'm Josh.
And I'm Deb.
and you've been warned.
Peace.
Bye, everybody. Jack says bye too. Look, there he is.
And fuck
There he
Jack.
is.
See you in Club 3P.